Right now, while you're watching this, you are slowly falling behind financially and you don't even realize it because it's not happening in one big obvious mistake. It's happening in small invisible decisions every single day, decisions that feel normal, decisions that feel safe, decisions that almost everyone around you is also making. And that's exactly why it's so dangerous, because when something feels normal, you stop questioning it, you stop analyzing it, and you start accepting it as reality. You wake up, you go to work, you earn money, you spend it, and you repeat the cycle again and again, thinking that eventually things will change, but they don't. And if nothing changes today, then nothing will change 10 years from now. Either you'll just be older, more tired, and carrying more financial pressure than you are right now. And that's not fear, that's just the pattern most people follow their entire lives. And the real problem is not that people don't work hard. The problem is they are working inside a system that was never designed to make them financially free. It was designed to keep them moving, keep them consuming, and keep them dependent. And once you see that clearly, everything starts to make sense. Why you feel stuck, why your income increases, but your stress doesn't go away, why every time you think you're moving forward, something pulls you back. And the truth is simple but uncomfortable. You are not broke because you don't earn enough. You are broke because your money is not working for you. It's working against you through habits, through patterns, through decisions that slowly drain your future while giving you short-term comfort. And this is what keeps most people trapped for life, because they focus on earning more instead of fixing the system they are living in. And as their income grows, their lifestyle grows with it. New phone, better clothes, better lifestyle, more expenses, more pressure. And suddenly the extra money they worked so hard for disappears just as fast as it came. And now they are in a worse position because they have more to maintain, more to protect, and less freedom to take risks. And this is what creates the illusion of progress. You feel like you are doing better because you are earning more, but in reality, you are just upgrading your expenses and strengthening the same loop that is keeping you stuck. And this is where the difference between average people and financially free people begins, because wealthy individuals don't play this game. They don't see money as something to spend, they see it as something to multiply. Every dollar has a purpose, every decision has direction. And instead of asking, what can I buy, they ask, how can this grow? How can this work for me? How can this create more money without requiring more time? And this shift may sound small, but it changes everything, because once you start thinking like this, your behavior changes automatically. You stop chasing things that don't matter. You stop making emotional purchases. You stop trying to impress people who are not paying your bills, and you start focusing on building assets, things that generate income, things that grow over time, things that give you leverage and freedom. And here is something most people ignore: the gap between where you are and where you want to be is not created by one big decision. It is created by hundreds of small decisions repeated daily. The choice to spend or invest, the choice to upgrade your lifestyle or maintain it, the choice to think short term or long term. And these decisions compound just like money compounds, and over time they create two completely different lives. Even if both people started at the same point with the same income and the same opportunities, one builds a life of freedom and options while the other builds a life of dependency and pressure. And the scary part is, in the beginning, both lives look exactly the same. There is no visible difference, which is why most people don't realize they are falling behind until it's too late. And by the time they notice the gap, it has already become massive, because compounding works silently. It doesn't show results immediately. It rewards patience, discipline, and consistency, and punishes impulsive emotional behavior. And this is why most people fail, not because they don't understand money, but because they don't control their behavior. They chase quick results, they look for shortcuts, they want fast success. But real wealth doesn't work like that. Real wealth is built slowly, through systems, through discipline, through decisions that don't feel exciting, but are incredibly powerful over time. And this is where you need to make a shift from motivation to systems, because motivation will fail you. It comes and goes, but systems create consistency. Systems make sure that progress happens, even when you don't feel like it. And when it comes to money, consistency is everything. It's not about one big win, it's about staying in the game long enough for compounding to do its job. And this is exactly how traders, investors, and financially successful people operate. They don't rely on luck, they rely on structure. They manage risk, they protect their downside, and they focus on long-term growth instead of short-term excitement. And if you really want to change your financial future, you have to start thinking the same way you have to stop reacting and start planning. You have to stop consuming and start building. You have to stop focusing only on income and start focusing on assets, because income alone will never make you free. It will only make you comfortable for a short period of time, and comfort is one of the biggest traps because it keeps you satisfied just enough to not change anything, and this is why delayed gratification becomes so important. The ability to sacrifice today for a better tomorrow, the ability to say no to things that don't move you forward, the ability to stay disciplined even when no one is watching, because in a world designed to make you spend, discipline is your biggest advantage, and if you can control your behavior, you can control your outcome. And once you understand this, everything changes. You stop seeing money as something to use and start seeing it as something to deploy. You stop measuring success by how your life looks and start measuring it by how your finances function. You stop chasing approval and start building independence. And this is the moment where the loop begins to break, because now you are no longer playing the same game. You are operating on a different level with a different mindset and different rules, and from this point forward your results are no longer random, they are predictable, because you are in control of your decisions and your decisions are aligned with your future. And that is how real wealth is built, not through luck, not through shortcuts, but through awareness, discipline, and time. And the only question left is whether you are going to continue living the same pattern or finally step out of it and start building something that actually lasts. Because the truth is simple: if you don't take control of your money today, your money will control your life tomorrow.